major issues are, can you tell us about major trouble spots in 94 precinct, exactly about the nightlife, as we considering a moratorium on liquor licenses? Is there any space, any street, any different blocks that you will not like to see any more liquor licenses?
Well,
or there is too much activity, let's say at 4 a.m. in the morning?
I've received a lot of complaints from the community through our systems for the area along Bedford Avenue. I'm not going to make a blanket statement that there should be no more liquor licenses. I think it's in your jurisdiction. Certainly Friday and Saturday nights we're very busy all along the Bedford and North Street areas. North, I guess, 4th to North 12th Street. Busy area. It's crowded with people. But in my experience, any place where you have concentration in the bars, you can see that.
So Bedford and between North 4th and 12th?
That general area,
mostly.
Which is where the concentration is.
Okay. And another question is, can we receive as a community board a notification, let's say monthly statement or more or less statistics on crime in the precinct?
We can look to better our relationship when it comes to communicating. Sure, we will. I mean, like I said, anyone can view our website. That information is kind of cold. It just tells you the number of crimes. It tells you where they happened. That's a decision that has to be made by the police headquarters on whether we map the crime for the public to see. I know there's movement to do that. There's some pressure to do that. It's not something I can do yet.
Okay. Any other questions from the members of the committee?
So there's 2 incidents. What's the precinct doing, having been doing since to better educate the community and work with the police on preventing further hate crimes?
Well, to prevent further hate crimes, I think through the legislative system we have in the state, I think the idea of charging someone with a hate crime is a major deterrent, for the most part. We can't control the way people think, unfortunately. The event that happened in February was a very serious crime, and it was very disturbing. The one that happened just recently was more of an argument turned into really serious name calling. I think my officer responded very quickly and arrested that person. So I think when you look at the New York City Police Department, we're without a doubt the most diverse police department in the nation. We recruit from the most diverse city in the world. Our police officers go through basic training academy on the different ethnic and sport groups in the city. We do have a liaison with the police commissioner's office who's come by for the gay community. We're looking to do maybe some more extensive training to reaffirm some things we've done in the past.
I really threw it to you because Officer O'Donnell, wherever he is, knows what you're doing because we've improved our communication with you guys.
Yes.
I think we can do the same thing on liquor establishments, problem areas in a much more quick and effective way. Either your community affairs people let Michigan knows what's going on. I know we're now letting the council people know so that we can all respond in a little bit quicker way to prevent people from being in places where something might happen, but also if there are locations that are problems that we know about them so when they come for their liquor licenses, you can say, hey, what's going on here?
Sure.
So if community affairs people can be on a regular basis with us or some kind of way so that we know real time where the problem spots are, not reading it from the webpage.
I think when we look to, like I said, build a better communication system, when we issue these notices of violation to the bars, we'll send you guys an email and you know we've done it. That's a great way to do it. Sure.
Just to piggyback on what Tom just mentioned, the information that you receive and the summonses that you give out will assist us in making our recommendations. And so it's crucial that we know what's going on. And going to the website, it really isn't helping us.
Yeah, that doesn't have that kind of stuff you're looking for.
So we need something a little more concrete in terms of notification and communication between the 94th precinct and specifically this committee which issues liquor licenses. Rather recommends licenses.
Well, if you wish it, then we were fewer.
Yeah, we would issue.
One more question.
This targeted area is North 4th through North 12th. Can you, in the 9-4, describe what would be the biggest issue as a result of the nightlife that you're dealing with?
I think you just see, when I work my late shifts, it's just volume of people equals volume of work for us. Where you see less people walking through the streets than other parts of Queens. We're not getting calls, but we do along Bedford Avenue till about late into the night. It's just people as a transportation hub. People are going at night. Some commands throughout the city have a big problem with the clubs. I've been fairly pleased with most of the clubs in our command and their receptions towards us, and their attempt to kind of control their crowds. But you mix alcohol with people, that's a problem sometimes. So some doctor had said to me if the young men weren't drinking, they could close emergency rooms overnight. So,
your response going to be to the large events like the concerts on the waterfront and the complaints that the crowds are coming out and going to the residential neighborhoods. If you looked at a better way that gets handled, and also if you get noise complaints, how are they measured from those concerts and tell them, like,
I have a growing concern for the concerts that I've incurred this summer. I wasn't here last summer, but I've been hearing from numerous people over the conference we had. We're reevaluating how we handle those concerts. And their size and whatnot. We depending on who's going to be playing, we'll have to decide how many police officers we request to have attend or work the event. That request is sent to headquarters, which then sends it back to us, which gives us the information to send us. Recently, most of the events we've asked for have been cut down in size. Even more some of the traditional events, like the 5-bar bike tour we had last Sunday, they cut a good number of police officers who normally work that. It's just city-wide. But we're evaluating our plans. We'll look at many different ideas. Even if we close some of the residential blocks off to all the residents and funnel people. Depends on how big your crowds are.